right, so today we are going to talk about the moon. Who can tell me something about the moon?
It has different color. It does different shape.
Different shapes? That's good, Josh. What else? You said different colors? The moon does come out. When do we see the moon?
At night.
At the nighttime. That's right, Lily. Anything else? What else do we know about the moon?
It's in the sky.
It's in the sky. It comes out at night. It changes.
It reflects the sunlight.
It reflects the sunlight. Okay. Anything else that you can tell Miss Hobbs about the moon?
It changes shape.
That's right. You said that a couple of times. It does change shapes. That's right. Do you know that the moon just comes, because it comes around the earth once every 29 days? That means we can see the one whole side, a full moon, every 29 days.
Tonight.
Well, you know what? Your assignment's going to actually be to go look at the moon tonight. And then you can tell Miss Hobbs what you saw. Yes, if you can go out tonight and look at it. We are going to look up at the moon phase cards. I have some different cards here, and we're going to look at these different cards here, okay? And I'm going to just put them on this black paper.
What's behind the black paper?
There's nothing behind the black paper. What we're going to do is we're going to put up some of these moon phase cards. We're just going to put them up here so you can see. And then we're going to try and put them in order, because there's actually an order to the phases of the moon. Okay? So, Josh, do you want to help Miss Hobbs? Can you help me real quick? You want to help?
I want a pencil. I want a pencil.
Well, we don't need pencil. We just need some tape.
I want to draw and show something. Does it start off with the first moon?
Well, we're going to just tape them up here, and then we're going to put them in order.
I want to do something. I want to put arrows.
Well, we don't need arrows. Do you think you can put this one up there?
Circle all the way around.
Can you put this one up there?
There we go.
Thank you. How about this one? Can you help with
What's
this one?
going on?
Why is that?
We're just helping to put up the phases of the moon. And then, Lily, do you think that you can help replace them? Put them in order? Yeah. Lily, if you can help the next time, okay? All right, thanks, Lily.
I'm moving it.
Not too hard. You don't want to slap them too hard.
I want to listen to more Jackhammer something song.
Come on.
And the police song. You're not into the police song yet.
But right now, what are we doing?
The police one is better than the police song. The police song.
What are we doing right now?
The police song version.
The moon.
Right now, we're doing this. That's right.
It will come out. It's one that's
How
why.
does it change?
That's why.
How does it change? Well, it actually, we're going to learn about that, okay? We're going to learn about how the moon actually changes, okay? That's a really good question, Josh. Okay, so you can sit back.
How does the moon actually do its thing?
We're going to find out. This is a little book that Miss Ayla made, okay? And it's called Phases of the Moon. You want to come a little bit closer, Kenny, so you can see? Come on up a little bit closer. You can bring your bean back too if you want.
We watched that yesterday.
Okay. This says the new moon. The moon's disk faces us in dark because the moon is between the sun and the earth. So if we find what's called the new moon, which is this one, which means it's all dark, that's going to be the first one, Kenny. this one right here, okay? So we're gonna put this one right there.
Other than me and the first moon.
That's called the new moon. Can you say new moon? Good job. Waxing crescent. A little part of the moon's right side is lit. And you can see just this little bit. It's called a crescent when it looks just like that. Just a small piece of the moon. Lily, can you see that? Just that little piece of the moon is lit. So that's called a waxing crescent.
I don't think you can see it.
And here it is.
Can't see it.
It's just a little bitty piece. So that goes next.
That's a big present.
The next one is called the first quarter. It says the right half of the moon's disk is lit. So the right half. The right half. Okay, so if we're looking at it, it's the right half. So it's called the first quarter. So let's look for the first quarter. Here it is. We're going to put this one next. The next one is called the waxing gibbous. It says about 3/4 of the right side of the moon's disk is lit. Now you can see there's a lot of it that's lit up. It's white. And it doesn't look as white here as it does on here, but this is called the waxing gibbous, so it's this one right here. And guess what happens next? The full moon. The moon's entire disk is lit because the earth is between the sun and the moon.
Right.
It is white.
That's the disc.
That's the disk. That's the full disk. It's right there.
That's this.
Yeah, that's the new moon. This is the full moon.
Why do there are two crevices and six?
Well, we're going to find out here. Now we have something called the waning gibbous, and it's about 3/4 of the left side of the moon's disk is darkened. So we have what's called the waning gibbous. It's now this one.
Why is the wind raining?
See how it's an opposite of that one? That's waxing. This is waning.
What's on the other side?
It is. That's because it's moving, or we're moving. Now the next one is the last quarter, is the left half of the moon's disk. So here's the last quarter.
Why are there two crevices?
Crescent,
Why?
crescents.
What's it move?
It says the waxing crescent is a little bitty part of the left side of the moon, the waning crescent, and that's the end of it. And guess what happens?
What's on the other side of the moon?
That's right, but guess what happens, Josh? What do you think is going to happen? I'll tell you if you're not sure, but what do you think will happen after this?
The whole restart, the whole entire skirt, it'll go back to black.
Exactly, good job. That's right, it's going to go right back to the new moon, which is the black, which is right here. So that's right, Josh. Good
That's
job.
right.
So what you guys are going to do, you're going to do a couple different things, okay? You are going to, Josh, can you scoot back just a little bit? You guys are going to be able to put together your own book that is just like this.
I don't like a book. Book that my work tonight.
You'll like this one. And you know what? This is something you can show your mom and dad and show them exactly what you learned today at school. And so you'll be able to do a little bitty book. But you know what else? The fun part today that you guys are going to do? You're going to follow this right here. And we're going to use Oreos to represent the phases of the moon. Now you might go, well, how's that going to happen? Each of you will get 4 Oreos. Okay? 4 of them. Okay? And you're going to tear those apart, which means now you have 8 sides. And we have 1, 2, That's right. So
There are
we need,
egg. There are egg buttons in the moon.
that's right, exactly. So we need 8 sides of the Oreo cookies. So if we take 4 cookies and pull them apart, we'll get 8.
Ah.
What does it mean?
So then you're going to take
What does it mean?
your spoons and you're going to pull some of that.
What?
Hang on just a moment.
Hang
Hang on just a moment. You're going to take some of the white from some of the cookies and you're going to spread it to the other side. You have a waxing crescent, a first quarter, a waxing gibbous. You should automatically have a full moon with one of them, and so on and so forth with the other ones.
What does the sign on the other side? There's a stop sign.
I don't see a stop sign.
On the other
Hey,
side.
Papa.
It says open with the tab on top, not on the side. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to go to your seats. Okay, and you're going to get 4 cookies a piece and put these in order. You think you can do that?
Open it up on the.
And you're going to make your books.
And make me open that one.
Let's go to your seat.
Good
All
job.
right. Okay. Stand up and go to your seat. Lily, you're going to go up there with Orla. Orla's going to go up here in the front. I have it. I was using it, Josh. It's okay. It's right here.
I hate poetry.
Are you gonna open it on the
Yes.
top of that sign says?
I'm going to do exactly what the sign says. Are you going to do
Good
exactly
job.
what you're supposed to be doing?
Good job.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Now, what is some of the scissors and spoons and stuff?
Well, the spoons are to help you dig out and put the rest of the cream from the Oreo onto the other cookies so that you have them in order.
What?
Okay?
What are the scissors then?
That's for making this when it comes time. You actually do this first.
Do that cookies first?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a sample there. I'm going to give you guys a sample. Will you come over and sit down over here? You're over here. Ready for that? Ready for that? Hola, let's go take a walk. Come on. Let's take a walk. Can you come with me? You're going to sit over here. Yes, sit over here.
Ola! I like Ola!
Here. There you go. Good job. I am sitting by you. Okay, so the first thing they're going to do, I put the one book together, and what you guys can do is you can put one book together with Lily. This one is going to be closed. You can go ahead and look at your book, okay? And then you can help Lily cut this out with the scissors, okay? All right. And I know that you're really good at cutting, so you're going to cut around the edges. And then down the middle. Okay? And then across where the dotted lines are. You can do that, right? Same thing for you. And then same thing for you.
Like this first.
And I will help you guys also. Josh, you want to go ahead and get started? You're going to cut across here
Stay on white line.
and
Kid.
down.
Do not come off.
Don't got me!
Across here.
Like that.
See, you're practicing your cutting skills. You're doing a really nice job. Oh, it didn't work again. It's okay. So you're going to go around all